Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were younger. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. But nothing really mattered, I could always count on you. Your touch will leave me breathless, so let me give it back to you. Sunshine and rain, some things don't change. Thinking about the days we were younger. Innocent in our ways, we were dumb, girl. But nothing really mattered, I could always count on you. Your touch will leave me breathless, so let me give it back to you. I could always count on you. I could always count on you.
What's up, guys? It is finally March. We're out of the worst sports month of the year, maybe even the worst month of the year in February. If your birthday's in February, it is not the worst month for you, but for many people, it's the worst month. Shout out to Samuel and Brody. First of all, thank you for you guys coming in very early. Brady, Salvi, yes, we are talking about that. What we are talking about today, Chiefs franchising Dee Ford, but maybe going to the trade offers, the combine, and Kyler Murray not participating, Jason Witten coming out of retirement, Salvi getting hurt, Bryce Harper says he wants to win another title for DC, the Bulls and Hawks, yes, the Bulls and Hawks had the game of the year, and should Trae Young win Rookie of the Year? But I'm not a rapper. Anyway, what's up, guys? Jackson, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty excellent. I don't know if those are two words you can even put together, but you know.
All right. And since Sam's not here, we have your favorite guest on, guys. We all hate him. It's Mr. John Alvey. John, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, no problem. Doing great. Out of February, thank goodness.
Yes, it is March Madness time. Let's get right into it. Chiefs are for sure going to franchise tag Dee Ford, but they will listen to trade offers. Did that shock you guys? Because that shocked me when I first heard it. John, let's start with you.
I'm not shocked to see the franchise tag. I would say that I was a little bit surprised with the fact that we'll be listening to trade offers. I felt like he was kind of someone we were going to keep around for at least another season, but you know how I feel about Dee Ford. Not going to go on for too long about it, but lots of
I don't think our audience does.
Yeah,
know.
I don't think our audience. Let's keep this PG rated, John. Though.
All right.
Express your opinions on Dee Ford.
I mean, obviously, definitely a good pass rusher. Don't want to take away from that.
This is not.
But I do want to say that coming into the most important game of the season, Dee Ford was silenced and then essentially made the biggest blunder of the game on the most important play for the Chiefs. So my opinions on him are quite worsened from what they were going into the week against the Patriots, to say the least.
I don't think that really sums up.
Well, you know, we said keep it PG.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm doing my best here.
No, hey, I think we should let John do whatever he wants. I love it when he gets.
No.
It's funny.
Maybe on an adult version episode when those come. But Jackson, were you shocked to hear that the Chiefs were listening to trade offers for Dee Ford?
No, I kind of expected. Well, here's the thing: like, no matter what he does in Kansas, the only thing he'll be remembered for is being offsides. And so, at this point, it's almost doing a service to get him out, go somewhere else, because Yeah, unless he gets a strip sack to win the Super Bowl, then that's unfortunately going
I
to be
was
the
about to
biggest play
say,
ever.
he can be remembered one other way, and that's actually winning a Super Bowl for us and not making us not go to a Super Bowl. Samuel
That's the
said,
only-
I think the Chiefs should keep him or try to trade him for the secondary. Well, one of those two things will probably happen. But something I do want to bring up, you put in D Ford and maybe our first round draft pick, you traded to the 49ers, you get that second overall pick, and you get Josh Allen.
I mean,
He'll be
Is-
right back
is-
with his line. He'll be right back with
is-
his defensive coordinator.
Is pass rush the biggest need on the Chiefs? No. We need secondary help before we go to pass rush.
Yeah,
I'm
I think I
just-
agree with that as well. Definitely could use some more in the secondary. I mean, honestly, I don't know what's going to happen with our defensive line going forward, though, because we're looking to trade D Ford. I've heard we're looking to trade Justin Houston as well. So,
I bet you
really
one
the
of
only
those two
main
players
guy-
will be traded for sure.
yeah, and I wouldn't be shocked to see both of them gone.
I would. I don't think they would let both go.
I don't know. I hope, honestly, it would make me so happy if Eric Berry retired and we didn't have to pay any more of that salary, but that's not going to happen, so rip.
All right, so moving on, the combine's going down, and the QBs and wide receivers and tight ends went down today. The one quarterback that we did not see was Kyler Murray. He only went to the combine to do interviews. That's I don't know why he's doing that, just so he doesn't get hurt. But the combine's to show off what you have, and all we know you have is you left the A's. Do you think this was dumb of Kyler Murray to not throw or even run in the combine?
I mean, I don't know. I
John, you go. We're having problems with your mic right now, Jackson.
I mean, I'm not sure how much it matters in the grand scheme of things. I mean, we all know that he's kind of a good football talent, that he can throw and run. So, I mean, what it's going to come down to is how big a deal he is in terms of height, because we all know he's a bit short, which is kind of a concern for NFL quarterbacks. So, does it matter all that much? Not really, because I feel like it's just going to come down to what team's willing to take a risk and see if that height's going to be a big factor to limit him in the NFL. But I do want to say I think Haskins is the big quarterback target. And I know there's a lot of other guys that could be interesting, but I think definitely in terms of the NFL, Dwayne Haskins is going to be the guy coming out of this draft.
All right, Jackson, let's try this again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try it. All right. So, basically what I was going to say is that I don't really understand why he would even need to go to the combine when he has pro day on.
Is that it?
Just saying, to answer interview is a pretty stupid reason to go to the combine. If you're not going to do anything.
That's what I said. You took somebody's invite, I would assume. Someone that might have deserved that invite. But for you not to do anything, you can get an interview with any of those teams any time of the day.
Yeah.
With Kyler Murray. There's somebody that probably could have showed off at the combine and maybe got drafted. But Kyler Murray took his spot and only did interviews.
I still think Kyler Murray's going to go number one overall.
I was just about to say that. Josh Rosen has now deleted all Arizona Cardinal pictures on his Instagram. Rumors are speculating that Josh Rosen is being in trade talks with the Redskins. Is this the start? What, Jackson?
What's the question? Because I have a strong opinion on this.
All right. Who's the starting quarterback if you're the Arizona Cardinals? Kyler Murray or Josh Rosen?
Okay, if I ran the Arizona Cardinals, I would make sure I kept Josh Rosen because let's keep it real, all right? The Arizona Cardinals are a poverty franchise. They're terrible. They didn't surround him with any. He was 3-9 as a starter, and that's with 7 offensive linemen going on injured reserve. So that's pretty good for a rookie quarterback considering you're only even decent wide receiver. He's 7 years old and on the decline. So you got to give him credit. David Johnson had a terrible year, so you can't really say he had a run game either. Factor in all of that to win 3 games doesn't sound. He's a natural pocket passer. I think the ideal quarterback you would want to develop. I just think he had a bad coach. And listen, I've voiced my opinion on this. Kyler Murray is going to suck in the NFL, in my opinion. 5'10". It's not even the height factor. Wait, I don't really care about that. I just don't believe in that kid. I really, when I look at him, don't believe in him. And I think that Josh Rosen, I tell you this, if the Cardinals move Josh Rosen and pick Kyler Murray, it will go down as one of the biggest mistakes in NFL history.
Well, one thing, before John answers, one thing is Josh Rosen will probably go to a better quarterback coach. People that have produced Kirk Cousins, Robert Griffin III for a year before he tore his ACL and went downhill. They couldn't do anything about that. And all those quarterbacks, don't know if it's the same quarterback coach. But then you look at the Arizona Cardinals, they just get a lot of veteran quarterbacks that are already made. There's no talent, there's no promise in a quarterback. So I feel like Josh Rosen getting traded would be best for him, but I hope the Cardinals don't do it. If that makes sense.
Here's the thing. If I'm the Redskins and I hear this, I'm jumping at it as soon as I'm giving up I'd pick to get him. Like
You'd give a what?
I believe in. I'd give him a 2nd round pickup.
Oh, okay.
I truly do believe in him.
All right, John, who's the starting quarterback if you're Cliff Kingsbury? Josh Rosen or Kyler Murray?
I mean, I would probably lean on the side of Josh Rosen. I wouldn't throw that away just yet. I mean, you had a really, as Jackson said, they were kind of a tattered wasteland of injury and really no offensive talent around Josh Rosen. And I think you can get more mileage out of that pick not going with Kyler Murray. I mean, you already kind of had a quarterback there. I don't think it'd be a great move. I would keep him in Arizona. Pass on Kyler Murray.
All right. That was a good answer. That was a really good answer. You're getting good at this, John. No cussing.
Who says I cuss? Come on.
I could pull up a video right now, but I won't.
Yeah, anyway. We keep it clean up in here.
Anyway, unless we're on the Mazodcast episode, which you guys should go watch. Pretty good episode.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jason Wynn, coming out of retirement after 1 year of being a Monday Night Football analyst. Was this the right move for Wynn, or should he just stay in retirement at age 37? Jackson, we'll start with you.
Was it the right decision to leave the Monday Night Football booth? Yes. Was it the right decision to go play football again? Hell no. Are you kidding me? I've never, you're 37 and you go back to the Dallas Cowboys? What the hell?
And you're a tight end. That's going to ask for injuries.
I would understand if you went to, New England and, ring chase. They'd be like, all right, screw it. But you're going back to Dak, which is, it's just sad. It's just not good. I don't know why he did it, to be honest.
All right. John, was this a right move for Jason Wynn going back to the Dallas?
Well, I mean, I feel like in terms of being an NFL fan, this is the right move for everyone that enjoys watching Monday Night Football because now we don't have to deal with that in the booth. Witten was pretty awful. I think we can all agree. He just sounded weird. He was kind of like a very off-brand Tony Romo to me. So I was not intrigued by his commentary performance. But if I'm Jason Witten, I'm insane for leaving the cushiest job you can have in this sport to go join the Cowboys.
Who doesn't want to work with Burger McFarlane?
Yeah, up in his little pedestal thing that he drives around the stadium. I don't understand this move at all because he's acting like they have a chance at winning. Does anyone think the Cowboys have a shot at a Super Bowl? Even with Witten, and Witten's not even going to make that big a difference. I mean, he's 37 or some crap? I mean,
yeah, 37.
It's just nonsensical to me. And
sensical. Damn, that's a big word.
Yeah, and I definitely agree. If he was going to come back, go somewhere where you can win a ring. I get that, you've been a Cowboy your whole career and you want to go there, but they have no shot at a Super Bowl.
All right. Well, this is going on our Instagram at Pat McAfee. Make sure to tag him. We'll put this in the description. Who is the new Monday Night Football analyst with Jason Witten leaving, and my clear answer is Pat McAfee. And please make this really short because we only got like 30 more seconds because Instagram's going to take up a minute. John,
Who do I think should be?
Who do you want?
Pat McAfee would be dope.
All right.
To think McAfee would be dope.
Quick, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pat McAfee. I'll jump on this ship. Honestly, I don't know very many up and coming sports analysts.
Peyton Manning has been in talks. Pat McAfee, we love you, man. If you want to come on this podcast, please, dude. Guys, make sure to like the video on Instagram. Other than that, thank you. Tune in Saturdays, Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Really hope that was under a minute. Anyway, probably wasn't. I'll just trim that down. Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit more. But no, I really do want Pat McAfee on. I mean, that would get Monday Night Football ratings so high. That would make listening to the game so like funner, even though it's not a word.
Funner.
It's.
I want Mike Tirico. He's
the dude from Sunday Night Football.
Yeah, 2 play-by-play people. Ooh.
I'm telling you, dude. When Mike Tirico used to do Monday Night Football, that was awesome. Him.
Swap the Sunday Night Football crew with the Monday Night Football crew. But no, going in depth on why, if you want it to be Pat McAfee.
Well, he's funny. I mean, that's the obvious.
And he knows his stuff, too. He doesn't just say funny stuff. I mean, he knows his stuff. Anyway, John, do you have anything else on why you wanted to be Pat McAfee?
To be honest, I don't. I don't think Peyton Manning would be all that great, though. So probably stray away from that. And yeah, I think you need a good little like John Gruden-ish balance of being kind of a fool, but also knowing what you're talking about. So I think Pat McAfee is a good selection for that job.
All right. Well, boys, yesterday we got really bad news. March 1st, 2019, the date, the Royals season really came to an end before the season even started. Salvador Perez has damage to his UCL, which equals Tommy John surgery. If you guys could leave a like to send some prayers to Salvi, I just really want likes on this. No,
stop clout.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, Salvi's going to be out for the year more than likely. Like 99.9% sure he's out for the year.
Yeah.
How bad does this affect the Royals? Jackson, we'll start with you since you run our Royals account.
I mean, it could be a blessing in disguise because it gives the younger catchers more time to play. I mean, you could look at it from that perspective.
That's how I look at it. I just think it's just another year for another prospect to be discovered.
Right. And also, give Salvi a year off of catching, which he needed probably because he catches more innings than anyone. So hopefully it works out. I said yesterday that might have been it for Salvi as a Royal then because we might deal him, but I don't know if that'll.
I don't think we would.
It'd be interesting.
John,
we owe him $36 million over the next 3 years.
John, how much does this affect the Royals in the upcoming season?
I think it's more of just an emotional pain. I mean, obviously, like, Salvador Perez is kind of the face of the Kansas City Royals. He's been with us. I mean, he's really the only remaining player from that class of just great talent. So, yes, that's kind of a sad thing. But in reality, I mean, this is kind of still a rebuilding year for the Royals. I don't think anyone thinks that we're going to completely contend for a World Series. So there is that. It can be a good opportunity. Obviously, we have a few solid catching prospects to look at potentially as like, the next Salvador Perez. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, if I could have it another way, I would, keep this injury from happening. But it's not a giant deal in the grand scheme of things.
All right. It's tough, but I think we'll get over it. Who y'all want to take at 29? DeAndre Baker, Byron Murphy, Greedy Williams, or others? He's talking about the Chiefs' first-round pick. See, we're going to talk about that in the upcoming weeks, especially on draft night. I don't know if you guys would be down. Maybe have a live draft night podcast. Talk about all the picks.
Might have to do that.
Sounds pretty fun. Just thought about it.
We don't pick till what, 30th or 29th.
Yeah,
but
so that'd be a 2-hour podcast. Pretty much just be a live stream where you guys come stop by, hang around. Anyway, we can talk about that later. But Bryce Harper has his Philly introduction. It was pretty good. His answer on why he's wearing 3 because of Roy Halladay, I really respect. That was a good answer. But he says he wants to bring back another. Why do I keep saying another? He wants to bring back a title to DC. Does Bryce Harper actually miss DC already? Whoever wants to go first.
He was just there for a long time, and it was just he's been saying that for a long time. It was just like honestly, just like a response that he said countless amount of times. He just like it's weird because now he's a Philly for the first. Hasn't been a national in like 6 years, so it's kind of weird for him. I would feel. I would think.
Thanks, Jake. We appreciate your comment on that. John, do you think Harper misses DC already?
Well, I mean, he might miss DC, but I'm sure he's fine in Philly with the $330 million that is coming his way. So, I mean, I'm not entirely sure what that response was. I'm not exactly certain how much involvement DC had in, going after him in free agency. So that comment really means nothing to me. I mean, he's going to be a Philly for as long as he's actually relevant. So, yeah.
I think he misses DC for sure, but like you guys been saying, he's just used to saying DC. Maybe it might have even been a joke, to be honest. Could have been joking around. That would just be cruel. I want to bring this up. Not Trout. God dang. Harper said there's someone else's contract up in 2 years. That's Trout. Did not say Trout's name. How interesting would it be for Trout and Harper to be on the same team? Because Trout loves Philly. I'm pretty sure he's from New Jersey, but he roots for Philadelphia teams.
I mean, I think it would be kind of interesting. I feel like that team would obviously be very good in terms of outfield. And, I mean, I am team Mike Trout. Honestly, maybe the greatest of all time. Still kind of early. Needs more years of, being dominant. But Mike Trout's definitely the best player in the MLB right now. And I said before, he's the only person that I would guarantee as much money as people are doing for Machado and Harper, because I honestly think those are insane deals. But Trout's really the only guy I would ever, throw that money at. And, I don't know where they would find the funds for that. But if they did it, I feel like they would have kind of a dominant force on the offensive side of things.
Yeah. All right, Jackson, don't answer this. John, I want to ask you this. Me and Jackson talked about this on our last video. When Trout's contract's up, how much do you think he's going to get paid? $500 million?
It could be upwards towards that. I'm not sure, if the Angels are going to have a little bit of, I guess PTSD from the Albert Pujols contract, which was just absolute garbage and kind of just dismantled their organization because they're throwing so much money at this old 260 hitter. So I don't know where he'll end up. I don't think it's going to be in Anaheim. But yeah, I think at least $400 million.
You don't think it's in LA?
I don't think it's
in LA. It
could
be in LA. It is not. It just might not be LA, the Los Angeles Angels.
I made the opposite argument. I think it will be. I think he's an Angel for all of his prime, at least.
I think he's either an Angel for his whole career, or he leaves after his contract's up, and maybe he comes back to LA, kind of like LeBron. Could be like that.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not too strong on that take. It should be interesting, though. I feel like, he's definitely an Angel, but clearly athletes, when they're willing to put that much money towards them, sentiments with their home, their team that they pretty much grew up with, doesn't really matter anymore. So who knows?
Yeah.
All right. This is a pretty short podcast, but we have 2 more topics. That is in the NBA. The Bulls and Hawks had the game of the year. Yes, I did just say the Bulls and Hawks. The Chicago Bulls and the Atlanta Hawks. A 4-overtime game with the final score being 168 to 161 with the Bulls winning. but that wasn't the big story. Trae Young had 49 points. That's a career high. Don't know why I had to include that. Just saw that, though. But people are now starting to put Trae Young's name in talk of Rookie of the Year with Doncic. Who should win, Luka or Trae? And I kind of want to make this a debate. If you guys are down, we can flip a coin. John can call heads or tails if you want to do that. Or you guys can both say the same answer and it won't take as long.
I think I'm going to be Team Luka on this one. I don't know about you, Jackson, but maybe we agree. Who knows? But
all right. You know what? Fine. You guys can both just probably be Team Luka.
I'm Luka, but Young's closing the.
All right.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Say why you're Team Luka then.
Well, because I think he's the overall best rookie. 20 points a game. He's putting up numbers that most rookies could never dream. So, I mean, he's been solid for the entire year. As for Trae Young, it took him a couple months to really get going, and I think you've just had more consistency out of Luka.
Yeah,
Trae Young recently. Yeah, I mean, Trae Young's been awesome recently.
Yeah, I'm absolutely in agreement with that one. I know you wanted to make this a debate, Josh, but yeah, Luka's just been the more consistent, dominant rookie, I think, throughout this season. Not to take anything away from Trae Young. He's really hit his stride recently, and he's still been solid all year. And I remember thinking that the Hawks were just absolutely insane for picking Trae Young, because if you watch him in Oklahoma, he's kind of undersized a little bit, and he turned the ball over so much, especially at like an NCAA level. So props to him for really, I mean, keeping his high level of talent going at the NBA level. And I think he'll be an all-star in years to come for sure.
All right. So I like this question Jake just asked. Do you think Trae Young will be a superstar? And the answer to that is yes, I do think so. I think he can turn this Hawks team around eventually. And that's what's going to make him turn into a superstar.
Oh, yeah. No, I like literally, if you look at the rookie stats that Curry had and Young has the exact same, but it's insane. He has just like a little bit better rebounds and assists, which by the way
Curry
is
or Young?
Young, which is absolutely insane that Trae Young. I mean, when he dropped 49, you didn't even mention he's not only does that 16 assists, that's 16 assists with no one else that's good on the team. Pretty damn hard to do.
He had 16 assists when he scored 49 points. There you go, Jackson.
I'm just saying. And then who on the Hawks is out of Trae Young? Not really anyone. So, I mean, that's even more impressive.
Wait, did you say who's better?
No, I said who's good on the Hawks.
Oh.
Like nobody outside of Young.
Don't they have John Collins? No. Yeah.
I mean, he's all right.
He can be a good player. He won't be a superstar. He can turn out to be good. But John, do you think Trae Young will be a superstar?
I mean, yeah, I think he'll range up into that type of spot. I'm not sure if he'll ever like breach the, clear number one point guard level that we see Steph Curry kind of sitting at right now.
He won't take Steph Curry levels.
But I could see Trae Young as a consistent all-star, and I mean, honestly, the NBA, really, Kevin Durant needs to get out of Golden State. It would just make things so much more interesting. We would kind of restore the natural balance. Well, I mean, just in the future, because at the moment, I mean,
KD's got to get out.
Yeah, no, but
that makes Trae Young a superstar.
There, then I could really give a dang about anyone else in the NBA, because as long as the Warriors are that dominant, I don't think anyone will beat them. So, shout out to KD, please leave, because you suck and I hate you.
All right. Dang.
Hey, the sky is falling. The Suns are beating the Lakers by 9.
Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me?
The sky is falling.
Jackson, what quarter is it?
Team Clippers.
It is the first.
Oh, my. Oh.
Okay. Well, that's...
See, you should have said there's like 3 minutes left in the fourth and the sky is falling. Then I would be like, oh, my God, it is. But... going to our last...
To be fair, if you get down 9 to the Suns, the sky is already fell.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to the last topic. This does go to credit from Ball's Life. And this is start, bench, or cut. Start.
All right.
The three players. D'Angelo Russell, De'Aaron Fox, and Trae Young. start, bench, and cut, and I will go first.
Ooh.
To let you guys think, because I've looked at this.
Okay.
I'm not gonna start De'Aaron Fox if you even think that.
Shockingly.
I'm gonna
No,
start.
just you should say who you start, and then we all say who we start, then we all say who we bench, then we all say who we.
All right. I'm going to start D'Angelo Russell because overall he's a better player out of all three of them. He's actually been to an All-Star game. He's turned this Nets team around. I mean, the Lakers trading him was stupid.
Yeah, I'll start D'Angelo Russell as well. Oh, not much there.
Same.
All right. I'm going to bench De'Aaron Fox because...
Yeah, I'm going to bench Trae Young. I'm just going to throw that out there.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
me
wait.
too. I'm benching Trae Young.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, I'm going to bench De'Aaron Fox because I do like him a lot, but it's like what he does with this Kings team is just crazy. He didn't have Marvin Bagley on the team for 2 weeks, and that's when the Kings were like coming into talks again. He did have Buddy Hield, but De'Aaron Fox is the face of this Kings team, and this is his second year. He's taken over the Kings, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's a regular All-Star in the next couple years. I wouldn't be shocked if he wins an award or something in the next 10 years.
This is a pretty broad question. Like, if I need someone for the rest of this year, I'll take De'Aaron Fox. But if I need someone for the next 10, I'll take Trae.
Yeah, I'm on board with that as well.
All right,
I
so
mean,
then I'm cutting Trae Young because I just think De'Aaron Fox has. I feel like De'Aaron Fox will be better, but plead your cases on why you cut Fox.
Well, I think that.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
You can go, John.
Okay. Mainly, I mean, I don't know. Trae Young just kind of shown a lot of promise recently. He can shoot. He can score. He's like very cut out for today's NBA. Not that Fox isn't sort of near that. I don't know. Maybe I'm sleeping on De'Aaron Fox. I will say, though, the Kings obviously are up and coming. They could eventually reach that playoff contention race. And, I mean, maybe they wouldn't be completely irrelevant if a certain someone didn't break the NBA. But, you know, that's kind of where we stand. So.
Yeah, I would cut him just because he's not as good as a shooter as Trae. That's really my only thing. To be honest, if you're a point guard in today's NBA that can't start off that, but if you don't have, like, listen, he can be successful. Point guards that can shoot deeper and shoot more consistent from three are way more important than the ones that can pass and drive.
All right, so I kind of like this segment. Would you guys like to do a few more? I found some.
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's get it.
We're going to do some NFL and some NBA, but let's continue in the NBA. Start, bench, and cut. Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Kyle Kuzma. Start Kuzma.
Oh, this is too easy.
Start
Yeah,
Kuzma.
this is easy. I'm starting Kuzma.
Jackson, are you starting Kuzma?
No. Starting Brandon Ingram after this All-Star break, and I know it's a small sample size, but he has been in his bag. This dude is only 21, and I'm telling you, he has the potential if he can just put it together and stop being so inconsistent. I think he has way, way, way higher potential than Kyle Kuzma.
I mean, if we're talking
You were just
start,
hating
though,
on him like
I
3
think,
weeks ago.
Well, 3 weeks ago, he wasn't playing well, but now.
So you hopped on the Brandon Ingram.
Listen, if he can continue playing like he is these last, 10, 15 games, he's going to be the second best player on the Lakers. Also, I'm just a little salty because Kuzma shot 27% last.
All right. So I'm going to bench Lonzo.
Okay, no, I'm benching Ingram. I'm thinking twice. Lonzo Ball
What?
will never be that good in the NBA. He may
John.
reach the level. No.
John. Do you know
Do you
how
have
good
any
the Lakers'
confidence?
defense is with Lonzo?
I mean, I really don't care. Lonzo Ball
Okay,
is just
well, you really
not
should
all
care
that
because
good.
they're 4-10 without Lonzo Ball when he's not on the court. They have the 5th best defense when he is on the court, and without him, they have the 26th best defense. And you're telling me
Okay.
that's not a big factor in winning a game and not having a superstar
Also,
team?
I feel like that stat is relatively corrupted because Lonzo's missed a lot of games that LeBron's missed as well. So there's that. I mean, I really
really don't think he might have missed 2, I think. Lonzo got hurt right before LeBron came back. So,
but then right before, I mean, either way, Lonzo Ball I'm not completely sold on. Also, yeah, Brandon Ingram has been very efficient recently. He's just kind of stepped his game up and chilling at 21. I mean, he's like, what, 6'10"? Like, he could be Kevin Durant.
all right.
I don't know.
So
Lonzo
then I
Ball,
cut Ingram.
You need offense in today's NBA. It's way more important than defense.
That's why I have Kuzma.
Bro, Lonzo can't shoot, and he's a point guard, it's not, that doesn't work. That just doesn't happen. Don't even say Ben Simmons. He's not a real point guard.
I was never going to say Ben Simmons.
Well,
all right.
now you're really
all right. We're going to do these two NFL ones, and these are good ones. Start, bench, cut. Baker Mayfield, Lamar Jackson, and Dak Prescott.
This isn't actually that hard. I'm starting Baker Mayfield.
That's starting
easy.
Baker.
Yeah.
I'm starting
Baker as well.
I'm going to bench.
Wait, hold up. I knew you were going to say you're going to bench, and I know your reason. Because once teams play Lamar Jackson twice, they figure him out easily.
Has my point not been proven, though? Oh, the one team that faced him twice.
That has a top 5 defense, so it's like...
No, I mean, I'm benching Dak Prescott. Lamar Jackson got absolutely railed by the Chargers.
They did not get railed.
We talked about this.
They got some last-minute points to make that game look better than it really, but it wasn't.
But does that mean he scored on them? But I know I'm still saying I will bench Dak Prescott. I'm just saying if Lamar Jackson can do another year of what he did, it might be different. Might. I'm not saying will. Might. But here we go. This is gonna be interesting. Start, bench, and cut. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees.
Oh Lord.
All right.
This one's
you ready
difficult.
for this one?
This one is difficult.
I know who Jackson's cutting.
No, you cannot go off of your opinions.
What do you mean you can't go off of your opinions?
Don't cut Tom Brady because he beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
That's not why he would cut him.
Josh, before that game happened, I have told you how much I don't think he's that good.
You can explain
For so long.
You can explain it later. But we're starting on the who we're starting. Yeah, we're gonna start with start. And Jackson, who are you starting?
I'm gonna start Peyton Manning by just a smidge. I just think he's a little better.
My question is, who's the coach of this team? Like,
you would be the person asked who's the coach.
There's one answer that can. If Belichick's coaching, you know who I'm starting without thinking twice.
Romeo Cannell's the head coach of this team.
Okay, Romeo Cannell's the head coach. I'm gonna go ahead and start Peyton Manning.
I'm starting Peyton Manning too.
Okay, benching. I'm benching Drew.
Yeah, I'm also benching Drew Brees.
Who
am I benching?
Ooh, the mic quality.
It's terrible.
Yeah, what happened?
The connections.
You sounded like
you just like talked and it went like and then cut out.
Okay. All right. I think it's good now. It keeps going red and green.
So I'm gonna bench. See, my gut's saying go Tom Brady. He's won 6 Super Bowl rings, but my brain is telling me to go with Drew Brees because what he's done to the Saints is crazy. I'm going with Brady.
Here's my thing. If you put Brees on New England, they'd have 10 Super Bowls.
Wouldn't Brees just be the same quarterback as Brady?
She would be No, because Brees actually has physical talent.
Brady has to have physical talent to be this good.
No, he really doesn't, though. Like, he throws 8-yard slants every single pass, and it's like, Julian Edelman, they're so good together. It's like, no. Every freaking throw he makes, there's like
wow, look at him
gas.
Watching his mouth.
No, I totally agree. Like, listen, if you couldn't hit Julian Edelman on those wide open passes, you don't like Blake Bortles would have hit. Like
So like the 500 touchdowns, that 500 plus touchdowns he has, the 6 Super Bowl rings he has, the
I'm
so
not
many
saying
passing
all of
yards
them.
he has.
2 of his Super Bowl wins, his offense has put up 13 points.
What are they?
Yeah.
So okay, and then Malcolm Butler busts, saves him. And
Yeah,
then
if
the
Marshawn
Falcons
Lynch
choke
was
him.
running, boom.
Don't even tell me that was Tom Brady. The Falcons dropped an interception on that last drive that they should have caught. By the way, they should have kicked a field goal before that, but they took 2 sacks because Matt Ryan's in. And yeah, so Tom Brady, realistically, if he played on another team, would have probably 2 Super Bowls.
All right. I found this one. Jake, he said Julio, AB, or OBJ. We can talk about that one next time. But this is gonna be our last start bench or cut.
No,
What?
we're doing that too. Why can't we do that one too?
Okay, fine. We
I
can
don't
do that
mind
one
it.
too.
I'll do them all.
All
I
right.
don't care.
We're doing this one, Jackson. This one's for you. Start, bench, or cut. Laker LeBron, Heat LeBron, or Finals LeBron, and for the Cavs, where he won 3-1. Not rookie LeBron. The second time he went to the Cavs. I am starting Heat LeBron without a doubt.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I.
This is kind of easy, I feel like, when you get into it.
No, I'm starting final.
Second Cav LeBron.
Yeah. Are we counting? Oh, we're ranking the second like the entire resume of his.
Yeah, because I said
yeah.
Heat
No,
LeBron,
no.
Laker LeBron, or second Cav LeBron.
Actually, okay, I'll rank the Heat LeBron first, then, because that was his
So
best.
you start Heat LeBron.
I would.
Yeah.
Then I'd bench the second tenure with the Cavs because last postseason was the greatest postseason out of a single. But
Yeah, for sure.
those Miami years were special. And then I'm cutting Laker LeBron, even though he's not.
See, the
saying
thing
he's not
is,
a top 10.
like, I'm gonna cut him, but what he can do, how the Lakers are 30 and 31 or whatever they are, that's impressive that he can make them have that many wins.
Yeah, people act like he inherited a good situation. That team was terrible when he got there. They hadn't made the playoffs in like 4 or 5 years. So
But
I don't want to hear that.
I'll still bench second LeBron. John, are you benching who?
Yeah, I'm benching second LeBron. I'm cutting Laker LeBron. I mean, what this comes down to, though, is it's like, I don't know. I don't have a good analogy for this. I mean, it's like, well, they're all just minusculely better than the other one. So, I mean.
Well, Laker LeBron doesn't even have a good he's not even a full year in.
And his team
It's
is
hard to judge. I'd say this, though. If he somehow wins a ring in LA, that probably would surpass Cavalier LeBron.
I would agree.
Depending on how it happens.
Yeah. But let's go to Jake. Jake, thank you for this. Julio, AB, or OBJ. I am starting AB.
Interesting. I'm starting Julio. I think he's the best wideout.
Really? I'm going to start OBJ. So
Oh
we
my
all little bit of diversity.
Wow.
All right, I'm starting AB because the dude can make touchdown catches. He can come up clutch. Did you say no?
Julio can't?
Julio cannot make. Julio doesn't get touchdowns.
Really?
You want to see? Oof,
mean, really-
Jake, you saying oof is opposite. That is really good that we all disagreed. I would pull up Julio Jones stats right now.
Because I guarantee you.
Julio Jones has 51 career touchdowns in 8 years. 7
How
years.
many had he last year?
How many did Julio Jones have last year?
Yeah.
Julio Jones had 8 touchdowns last year. That was the
That's pretty
second
good.
most.
Yeah, behind Devontae.
No, in his career.
Oh, in his career. Yeah.
No, you look in Antonio Brown.
Listen, but who had more yards? I mean, Julio had 1,677 yards and 113 catches. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Antonio Brown has 74 touchdowns in 9 years.
Okay, you also
Antonio
have to
Brown
throw.
had 1,300
Listen.
yards this year. Okay.
Y'all sleeping on OBJ. For him is that he had to play with Eli Manning, who is straight dog crap.
That's facts. But listen to this. AB he's always had good receivers outside of him, so he's not. Julio is doubled every single damn time when he's in the red zone. And same with OBJ. They double team him. So, like, I don't know. By the way, AB had over 4,000 less yards last year and 10 less catches than Julio did.
Jackson, don't say less than 4,000.
400 less yards.
And it's not. It's pretty much 300.
Same thing.
No, it's
300.
not.
Wow, okay, 300. Still 300 yards behind.
Yeah, but how
him.
many more touchdowns did he have than Julio Jones?
I just explained it to you. They double Antonio in the red zone.
Yeah, because
They
have to
do
worry
double
about
Antonio.
Juju.
I would put money on that.
They don't double Antonio because they have to guard Juju.
Whatever. I mean,
There's not another.
Didn't the Patriots double coverage Tyreek Hill, but Travis Kelce didn't do anything in that game?
What did you just say?
Said Travis Kelce Tyreek Hill got double coverage. He couldn't do anything. Look at Travis Kelce. He didn't get any yardage when it's.
That argument is just you're arguing the wrong thing.
You're comparing a wide receiver tight end, and that.
All right.
So now we've got.
Now this is interesting. I am benching Julio.
Yeah, I'm also benching Julio.
I'm benching AB.
Ooh, you're cutting OBJ?
You're cutting AB, John?
I'm cutting
Oh my
AB.
God, we have literally all the different outcomes that could have happened.
I just think. Listen, I understand Eli Manning's a terrible quarterback, but you look at Odell's season last year compared to AB's and Julio's, and it's not close.
I mean,
yeah, because he's the only dude on that team.
OB and Julio, AB has the best quarterback out of all them and the best supporting receivers. Yes. And Julio has the second best supporting receivers and the second best quarterback out of all of them. And OBJ still kind of has managed a way. I think OBJ would be like very dangerous with, you know, a couple of supporting receivers and like a quarterback that isn't just an old sack of garbage, because that's what Eli Manning is.
I don't doubt that, but I also factor in how OBJ gets hurt more than both of them.
I accept that. That's not a bad.
I just found two more. Would you guys like to do two more?
I will.
All right, that's it. Two more and done.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so this is a good one. Start, bench, or cut. Kawhi, AD, or Giannis?
Ooh.
Well, I'm starting Giannis.
I'm starting Giannis.
Yeah, I'll start Giannis.
But now we're in a tough situation. But I'm benching Kawhi.
I'm benching Kawhi. Too. I'm benching Kawhi.
Oh my. Okay. No, I'm benching AD without thinking twice.
And this was Liberty Hour and KLHS. John would start cussing like crazy.
Okay, Kawhi's won a ring, but like.
No, and a Finals MVP.
Yeah.
Has AD even made the finals? Kawhi. No.
But Kawhi is the softest, biggest mental wreck of garbage. Like
what?
He is a.
Are you stupid?
Like. Did you ghosted the San Antonio Spurs and then
because the doctors tried to force him to play through an injury and they gave him the wrong information and he didn't trust them, so he went and got an actual doctor's opinion who said he shouldn't be playing.
Okay, but he's still literally just like he's an immature, like very soft. I don't.
Jackson, we can't hear you.
Jackson, you're probably just yelling in your house right now.
Yeah, no one can hear you.
I'm just saying, Anthony Davis is too.
I mean, I get that, but like, Kawhi like left a winning situation, and also like, I can't put a ton of mileage in that doctor situation because maybe, I mean, that's kind of just a word against word type of thing going on, but like, I don't know. I think Anthony Davis. Also, I just kind of think Anthony Davis is better. Like, he's bigger. He's very dominant. I don't know. It's tough though.
But tell me this. In today's NBA, which dominant centers win rings?
I mean, they don't.
It's
but
always forwards and the dominant forwards and guards. You look around the league, it's just the fact. Jokic, I know it's early in his career, but he doesn't have one. Cousins, he'll get a cheap one this year, but he didn't have one. Karl Anthony Towns, he doesn't have one, not even close. You look at all the dominant rings.
All right.
I mean,
All
hear
let's
it,
get
but
into the
like
next
he's
one.
gonna be alongside Giannis too. Like,
Let's get into the last one.
Yes.
And this will not be LeBron, Jordan, or Kobe, because that's what everyone would do.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
I already know my answer to that, so.
I mean, I'm starting LeBron benching Jordan's, cutting Kobe.
Yeah, that's exactly
Same.
mine. All right,
Yeah,
so
same.
let's just do this one then. Start, bench, or cut. Kobe. These are all in their prime. Kobe,
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade, or James Harden.
Ooh.
Okay. Without a question, I'm starting Kobe. To
Yeah,
me, isn't.
I'll start Kobe.
I'll start Kobe.
I'll bench James Harden.
Yeah, I'm benching Harden.
Ooh. See, like,
No, and I'm a Heat fan. I love Dwayne Wade to death.
I thought you were a
But
Lakers
what-
fan.
Well, here's the thing. I'm a LeBron fan and a Heat. He
No,
made me
Jackson's
a Heat
a
so I'm
fan
Heat
of any team LeBron goes to, and then we'll stick with that team also after he
okay.
leaves.
Also, hold up. You're a LeBron.
No, that's
fan
not
and
true.
a
I do
Heat
not
fan.
like the Cavs.
Next time y'all bring up this whole K-State Mizzou paradox, I'm throwing that right in.
Okay, no, there's a total
What do you
difference. The Heat
mean?
are absolutely garbage.
Mizzou has
And
not
so
got
is
anybody.
Mizzou, and
Mizzou has
so
not
are
got
K-State.
anybody that
Oh my God.
stayed and left.
Just stop this argument. Listen, I love the Heat because that's where I first started watching basketball, and that's where I first saw LeBron. I don't care about the Cavs and LeBron. After he leaves the Lakers, I'm not going to give a care about them. The Heat are going to be the team. I only support him as a player.
All right, but yeah, I'm benching James Harden.
Yeah.
John, why are you benching D Wade? I think we lost John. John, you there?
I think John just left. He was not having this argument.
Oh, now he's me. Oh, John. Nope, he just muted and unmuted. John, you there? Oh, here we go.
Are we good?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can-
Okay. Yeah, my mic like fell out of the thing and I had to like reconnect it or whatever. I don't know. My thing is D Wade won a title on his own with old Shaq. Like,
Well, this is true. Harden
carried.
should have a ring by now. As bad as that is dumb as that. Last year, Harden should have got a ring.
Yeah.
he really, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm really on the fence with this one. I
It's
might
tough.
go Harden. It is hard, and I mean, really, like these hypothetical situations, like
Yeah.
they're.
I mean, I'd still take as a career, Wade is miles ahead of Harden, but
And their
as a
prime.
player in their prime, that's tough. A lot of recency bias too, because Harden's doing it
Yeah.
right.
All right, so I think that's gonna end it. We actually did get 53 minutes. Didn't really expect that one. Did 23 minutes
Didn't
of
Yeah, I always make you guys have long podcasts.
no. I
You're gonna-
just made it long.
Yeah.
Could have been
No, it's
done
me.
after that Darren Fox, Trey Young, and all them. But anyway, this is gonna be the end of the podcast, guys. Tomorrow we have a special guest, so a video will be up tomorrow. He was on the Patriots and the Rams one time in his career. He went to the combine. That's all I'm saying.
Was a Tiger.
Was a Tiger. I'm sorry for getting all this Mizzou Tigers, but it's like those are the
Is
only
it Marcus Lucas? I'm kidding.
No, it's not Marcus.
I don't think anybody knows who that is, John.
He was pretty good for Mizzou.
Anyway,
What do you mean no one knows who that is, Josh?
Yeah, the real Mizzou fans know exactly who that is.
no, I'm just saying everyone that's watching this, like KU fans probably
They don't
don't
know who Marcus Lucas is?
We got how many people we got
Okay.
watching?
3.
Okay, 3? Yeah, probably not.
All right. Anyway, that's coming out tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Go follow Jackson at Orioles.Kingdom. John, do you have anything you want to promote?
I do not. I especially don't want them finding my Instagram. So
Hey, go find John at
You're on the-
Pasty
you're on the
Redhead Boy.
SoundCloud, John?
I don't have a SoundCloud. I guess my only SoundCloud out was written by me, produced by me, is actually private and not on my account, and will not be released for a number of reasons. So
Is it?
Oh, I think the three of us.
Yeah, I think we know what
Did you just make this in the last year?
yes,
In the last 2 months?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta release that. Anyway,
Josh, you know exactly what it is.
I know exactly what it is. John made a version of Mo Bamba. That's all we're saying. That's all we're
Yeah,
saying.
way to give it away.
I did not
way to
say.
give it away.
Podcast.
Are y'all
if it
real
comes out
life
one day?
friends? No, we hate each other in real life.
Yeah, dude, I want to kill this dude, John. He's just always.
Yeah, I
pissing
pretty
me
much
off.
hacked their Discord server. Like, that's the only reason how
You sound like a dude that would hack it. Anyway,
I,
go follow us at KC3 Takes. We're gonna try to get Pat McAfee to like our posts that we talk about him for Monday Night Football. So go at him. Make sure to subscribe, guys. We're close to we're close to 200 subs. Other than that, oh yeah, go follow Sam at Chiefs Chaos. He's doing an NFL jersey giveaway, so maybe you get a Patrick Mahomes jersey. Other than that, that's KC3 Takes episode 24, and we're out. Peace.